हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू योर वेरी ओन यूट्यूब चैनल। इसका नाम है सीए वीकली। यहाँ हम हर हफ्ते के मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट एमसीक्यू डिस्कस करते हैं। एंड इफ़ यू आर न्यू टू द चैनल प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब इट। एंड आई प्रॉमिस आप लोग यहाँ से कुछ नया सीख कर ही जाएंगे। सो लेट्स बिगिन विद द फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ सेप्टेम्बर। The first case of AY.12 sublineage of the Delta variant has been detected in which Indian state? इसका सही आंसर है उत्तराखंड। अभी उत्तराखंड में हाल ही में एक पेशेंट पाया गया है with this variant and he has been isolated। और ये पौड़ी डिस्ट्रिक्ट में ये केस आया है। एंड उसके बाद अभी रिसेंटली 15 मोर पीपल हैव बीन डिटेक्टेड विद दिस वेरिएंट। ये सब लीनेज ऑफ डेल्टा वेरिएंट है, मतलब कि इट्स नॉट एज इफेक्टिव एज डेल्टा वेरिएंट बट इट्स अ मैटर ऑफ कंसर्न बिकॉज 15 मोर पीपल हैव बीन डिटेक्टेड so far. My Pad My Right project, an initiative of NABARD, has launched in which state? It's Tripura. And it's a very important question because this project has been launched by Union Finance Minister मिस निर्मला सीतारमन जी। और वो अभी त्रिपुरा में थी फॉर अ 2 day विजिट। वहाँ पे उन्होंने एक मोबाइल एटीएम का भी इनॉग्रेशन किया। एंड दिस स्कीम इज़ फॉर रूरल वुमेन्स फॉर मिनिस्ट्रल हाइजीन, जहाँ पे उनको एक सैनिटरी पैड मेकिंग मशीन दिया जाएगा, रॉ मटेरियल दिया जाएगा 2 महीने के लिए, वेजेस फॉर 50 days, 50 days का उनको वेजेस दिया जाएगा, packing material with all the accessories, and a 5 day training in 3 phases. 5 day training in 3 phases to operate those machines. So it's a very good scheme for the rural women. Avni Lekhara has won the first gold medal for India at Tokyo Paralympics 2020 in which event? It's shooting. और उन्होंने 2 मेडल जीता है। एक 10 मीटर एयर राइफल में उन्होंने गोल्ड जीता है और दूसरा उन्होंने 50 मीटर एयर राइफल शूटिंग में ब्रॉन्ज जीता है। और गौर करने वाली बात यह है कि वो सिर्फ अभी 19 ईयर्स की हैं। Which one is responsible for the West Nile transmission? It is caused by the bite of mosquitoes और क्यूलेक्स स्पीशीज ऑफ मॉस्किटोज की वजह से ये होता है। एंड 80% of the people show no symptoms, whereas 20% of the people show symptoms such as headache, fever, and rashes. Which Indian banker has been appointed as the independent director of the Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation, HSBC for short? It's Rajneesh Kumar. Rajneesh Kumar is the ex-chairman of SBI. Ex-chairman of SBI. Co-education has been banned in which nation? Very obviously the answer would seem to be Afghanistan. अफगानिस्तान में अभी तालिबान फिर से आ गया है एंड जो अभी वुमेन राइट्स की सिक्योरिटी की बात कर रहा था उसने आते ही को एजुकेशन में बैन लगा दिया है। को एजुकेशन मीन्स वेयर बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स स्टडी टुगेदर। The PhonePe has received which of these licenses from IRDAI to conduct insurance business? IRDAI is the institution for regulating the insurance business in India. It was founded in 1999. इसका हेडक्वार्टर कहाँ पे है? तो इसका हेडक्वार्टर है हैदराबाद में, तेलंगाना, हैदराबाद। तो अभी उसने फ़ोनपे को डायरेक्ट ब्रोकिंग लाइसेंस दे दिया है। इट हैज़ गॉट द राइट्स टू डू द डायरेक्ट ब्रोकिंग लाइसेंसिंग। और फ़ोनपे किसी कंपनी है? तो ये फ्लिपकार्ट की कंपनी है, फ्लिपकार्ट। एरियाज इज एन इनिशिएटिव एसोसिएटेड विथ विच यूनियन मिनिस्ट्री? पहले तो एरियाज का फुल फॉर्म देखते हैं। एसोसिएशन ऑफ रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी ऑफ स्टेट्स, और इट इज एसोसिएटेड विथ मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ न्यू एंड रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी। Shipping Ministry announced a new skill institute on marine studies. In which state? So the Union Ministry for Shipping, Port and Water Works, Mr. Saravanan Sonowal, has announced a new skill institute on marine studies in Assam. Deven Jhajaria has claimed a silver medal in which sports event for India at the Paralympics 2020? He has won this medal in javelin throw. javelin थ्रो उन्होंने ही मेडल जीता है. जेवलिन जेवलिन थ्रो में एक भाला फेंका जाता है और डिस्कस थ्रो में देयर इज अ राउंड सर्कुलर डिस्क. तो इसका सही ऑप्शन है जेवलिन थ्रो. Indian para athlete Sumit Antil has claimed the gold medal in which event at the ongoing Tokyo Paralympics? उन्होंने मेडल जीता है जेवलिन थ्रो में. अगेन इट्स जेवलिन थ्रो. Which nation has restarted the operation of its main nuclear reactor? It's North Korea. Due to global pressure, it has stopped its operations of the nuclear reactor, but it has restarted it according to IAEA, International Atomic Energy. I think इसका फुल फॉर्म यही है, इंटरनेशनल एटॉमिक एनर्जी एजेंसी. हाँ, इसका हेडक्वार्टर कहाँ पे है? तो वियना में इसका हेडक्वार्टर है. Which state will implement a new 10-year climate action plan by year end? It's Delhi. दिल्ली में हम लोग देखते हैं बहुत ही क्लाइमेटिक प्रॉब्लम्स आते हैं, तो इट हैज इम्प्लीमेंटेड अ न्यू 10-year climate action plan to cope with to combat climate change. The hashtag follow payment distancing campaign has been launched by which entity? It has been launched by RuPay, and RuPay जैसा कि हम जानते हैं was launched by NPCI, National Corporation of India, on 26 March 2012. कई बार डेट पूछ लिया जाता है डायरेक्टली कि when was RuPay launched by NPCI, so it's 26 March 2012. What is the eligibility age for making the investment in National Pension Scheme? It's 18 to 70 years. Earlier it was 18 to 65, but now it has been raised to 18 to 70. Okay, so correct answer is 18 to 70. और इंडिया में PFRDA अथॉरिटी है that looks into these matters. Full form of PFRDA is Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. Stuart Binney, who has announced his retirement from cricket, played for which country? All the cricket enthusiasts would be knowing this कि वो इंडिया के लिए खेलते थे, and he has announced his retirement from all the forms of cricket. Who is the head of the committee set up to develop a technological platform streamlining the appeal filing process related to direct and indirect taxation matters? तो इसका सही आंसर है आशीष श्रीधोनकर जी. Who is मतलब इनका भी ब्रेन चाइल्ड था ई-कोर्ट. तो उन्होंने ही अभी एक कमेटी सेट की जो अपना रिपोर्ट सबमिट करेगा 3 महीने के अंदर, एंड इट विल लाइक स्ट्रीमलाइन द होल डायरेक्ट एंड इनडायरेक्ट लिटिगेशन मैटर्स, मतलब फास्ट ट्रैक कर देगा उसको. ला गणेशन was sworn in as the 17th governor of which Indian state? It's Manipur. Which state has become the first one in the country to give free water to its people? It's Goa. गोवा चीफ मिनिस्टर प्रमोद सावंत ने अभी रिसेंटली अनाउंस किया है कि इट विल बिकम द फर्स्ट कंट्री टू सप्लाई वाटर फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट टू इट्स सिटीजन, फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. गोवा. Indian para-athlete Mariappan Thangavelu has claimed silver in which event at Tokyo 2020 Paralympics? He has won this medal in high jump. और Mariappan Thangavelu hails from Tamil Nadu. Which day has been recognized by United Nations to be observed as the International Day for People of African Descent? ये फर्स्ट टाइम यूएन ने रिकॉग्नाइज किया है this day, International Day for People of African Descent. So it becomes a lot more important. And 31st August has been chosen, and this day is being recognized to uh, celebrate the contribution of the African diaspora in the world, and also to uh, highlight the discrimination faced by them. जैसे कि लास्ट ईयर यूएस में एक अफ्रो अमेरिकन वॉज किल्ड, सो ऑल दैट ब्लैक लाइफ मैटर रिवॉल्यूशन टुक प्लेस, ब्लैक लाइफ मैटर, इन्हीं सब चीज़ों के लिए यूएन हैज रिकॉग्नाइज्ड दिस डे. Sharad Kumar has won the bronze medal in which event at Tokyo Olympics? He has won the medal in high jump. Sharad Kumar. The world's highest motorable road at 18,600 feet has been opened in which state union territory? It's opened in Ladakh. अभी recently इस रोड को ओपन किया गया है and it will connect Leh to Pangong Lake. It's the world's highest motorable road at 18,600 feet. Rajiv Gandhi Kisan Nyaya Yojana is the initiative of which Indian state? It's Chhattisgarh. Shanti Lal Jain has been appointed as the MD and CEO of which public sector bank? It's Indian Bank. Which Indian ship participated in the maiden maritime partnership exercise conducted by the Indian Navy with the Algerian Navy? Is it INS Tabar, INS Teg, INS Trikand, or INS Talwar? The correct answer is INS Tabar. Or this ship will visit several ports in Africa and Europe. Between June 2021 till September 21, it will visit various ports of these continents. Which program has been launched by the Ministry of Coal as a part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav? It's a very important question. पहले जानते हैं आज़ादी का अमृत महोत्सव क्या है. So it's basically a program to, or sort of countdown to celebrate India's 75th anniversary, और इंडिया की 75th एनिवर्सरी ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस कब होगी? तो इट विल बी ऑन 15th August 2023. तो दिस इट्स सॉर्ट ऑफ काउंटडाउन विच 75 वीक्स तक चलेगा ये, एंड इट इज स्टार्टेड बाय आवर प्राइम मिनिस्टर मिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी फ्रॉम साबरमती आश्रम. साबरमती आश्रम से ही दांडी मार्च की स्टार्टिंग हुई थी, दांडी मार्च. तो अंडर दिस various sort of activities are conducted across our country, and one such program is Vriksharopan Abhiyan by the Ministry of Coal. Which Indian city has announced mandatory RT-PCR test for passengers arriving from Europe, China, Middle East and few more countries? It's Mumbai. मुंबई में अभी भी केसेस स्टेबल नहीं हुए हैं, बट द गुड थिंग इज फैटिलिटी रेट कम हो चुकी है. फैटिलिटी रेट इज द नंबर ऑफ डेथ occurred in comparison to the number of people infected by a particular disease, fatality rate. Who among these has been given the additional charge of Governor of Punjab and Administrator of Chandigarh by President Ramnath Kovind? इसका करेक्ट आंसर है बनवारी लाल पुरोहित. He is also the Governor of तमिलनाडु. जनरली ऐसा होता नहीं है, नेबरिंग स्टेट्स के गवर्नर शेयर किए जाते हैं, बट तमिलनाडु एंड पंजाब आर वेरी फार फ्रॉम ईच अदर. तो देखना है हाउ ही परफॉर्म्स दिस एडिशनल ड्यूटी. Which one of the following companies has roped in Tokyo Olympic silver medalist Mirabai Chanu for its Stay in Play campaign? ये कैंपेन का नाम याद रखेंगे, Stay in Play campaign. So she has been appointed by Adidas. Mirabai Chanu comes from Manipur. Which country hosted the 8th meeting of agriculture experts of Bay of बिम्स्टेक countries? पहले तो बिम्स्टेक जानते हैं क्या होता है. बिम्स्टेक का फुल फॉर्म होता है बे ऑफ बंगाल इनिशिएटिव फॉर मल्टी सेक्टोरल टेक्निकल and economic cooperation. I will read it out once. Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation countries. It is like any other. It is like any other inter-regional grouping of countries like the G7, G8 countries. And इसका headquarter कहाँ पे है? तो इसका headquarter है ढाका, बांग्लादेश में. And इसका foundation कब था? तो it was founded on 6 June 1997. So, which country will host the 8th meeting of agriculture experts of BIMSTEC countries? It's India, and it will be a virtual meet. Biological E-vaccine has received DGCA approval to conduct phase 2/3 trials on children. What is the name of its COVID vaccine candidate? The name is Corbevax. We are seeing that all the companies are like lining up to prepare vaccine for children, क्योंकि adults के लिए तो vaccine आ गई है, but the children in the age of 5 and 18 have no such vaccine. Which country will host UN Climate Change Conference COP26 in 2021? It's a very old question, but यहाँ पे ले लेते हैं. So it will be hosted in Glasgow. Glasgow is a city in Scotland. Which institution released the quarterly house price index? It has been released by Reserve Bank of India. क्या होता है quarterly house price index? It is generally the average price of the houses और द ट्रांजैक्शन लेवल डेटा जिससे ये डिराइव करती है क्वार्टरली हाउस प्राइस इंडेक्स आरबीआई. The annual military exercise Kazind 21 is being conducted between the Indian Army and which army? It's conducted between Indian Army and the Army of Kazakhstan. कजाकिस्तान की कैपिटल क्या है? कजाकिस्तान की कैपिटल है नूर सुल्तान. ठीक है. एंड बस. The Y Break is a 5-minute yoga protocol application with a focus on working professionals launched by which ministry? So it has been launched by Ministry of Ayush. आयुष का फुल फॉर्म देखते हैं पहले. The full form of Ayush is A stands for Ayurveda, Y stands for Yoga, U stands for Unani, S stands for Siddha, and H stands for Homeopathy. So it's an abbreviation of Ayush. And what particularly is Y Break app? So it's basically an app in which there will be sessions of 5 minutes of yoga tutorials which you can see and take a break from your office or whatever you are doing and perform it anywhere. This question has been asked in UP TET recently. Which bank has launched the first ever floating ATM on a houseboat in Dal Lake of Srinagar? Very interesting question. First ever floating ATM on a houseboat. So it has been done by State Bank of India. Supertech Twin Tower case which has been seen in the news is associated with which state? It's UP. इसके बारे में ज़्यादा डिटेल में जानने की जरूरत नहीं है, but since it is in news, तो we should know that this tower is in UP. यूपी में नोएडा में है ये. and talks are there to demolish it. How many awardees have been selected for the 2021 Raman Magsaysay Award? 5. 5 people have been selected for this year Raman Magsaysay Award. And when was this award started? अभी ये क्वेश्चन एसएससी सीजीएल में पूछा गया था कि in which year the Raman Magsaysay Award was inducted. So it was inducted into 1957. 1957 में इस अवार्ड को देने का शुभारंभ हुआ था. What value of monetary penalty has been imposed by RBI on Axis for violation of certain provisions of the Know Your Customer KYC norms? 25 lakhs की penalty है Axis Bank पर. And it's a very common sort of penalty which RBI imposes on different banks. Violation of KYC norms. The Rural Enterprises Acceleration Program SAT has been launched by which state for self-help group women? So it has been launched in the UT of Jammu and Kashmir by LG. Who is the LG of Jammu and Kashmir? It's Manoj Sinha. Which nation's prime minister has announced that he will not run for re-election? It's Japan. Japan's prime minister Yoshide Suga ने भी अनाउंस किया कि वो अब री-इलेक्शन के लिए नहीं रन करेंगे. And he took charge from Shinzo Abe last year September में. Shinzo Abe ने resign कर दिया because of his ill health. And then Mr. Yoshide Suga came, जो कि Liberal Democratic Front Party से हैं. And he has made this decision because उनकी popularity घटती जा रही है because of many reasons, and improper handling of COVID-19 is one of the reasons cited. So on moral grounds he thought he should not run for re-elections. The multi-nation military exercise named Zapad 2021 is to be held in which country? It is being held in Russia. ये 3 सितंबर से लेके 14 सितंबर तक एक्सरसाइज होगी. इट्स अ मल्टी नेशन एक्सरसाइज जिसमें इंडिया के 200 पर्सनल जाएंगे इंडियन आर्मी के, एंड 23 नेशंस वुड बी टेकिंग पार्ट इन इट. ये कहाँ पे कंडक्ट हो रहा है? तो इट्स बीइंग कंडक्टेड इन निजनी, रशिया. Chandan Mitra, who has passed away, belongs to which profession? He was a journalist and he was also a former Rajya Sabha MP. Which railway station has been awarded 5-star Eat Right Station certification by FCCI? So this award has been given to the Chandigarh railway station for providing clean, highly nutritious and quality food to the passengers. Who has been appointed as the Director General of the Border Security Force? So Pankaj Kumar Singh has been appointed as the DG of BSF, and the BSF conducts 2 regular exercises, Garam Hawa and Sarad Hawa. Garam Hawa and Sarad Hawa are regular military exercises conducted by the BSF. This question was asked in UPSC EPFO. UPSC EPFO में भी क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था. 5 सितंबर उसका पेपर हुआ था. Which country has declared a state of emergency as the food crisis worsened after private banks ran out of foreign exchange to finance imports? It's Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka has been battling food crisis, so उसने अभी food emergency declare कर दिया है, and all the food and other materials are taken care of by the government and are provided to the people at fair prices. और ब्लैक मार्केटिंग और होर्डिंग को स्ट्रिक्टली वॉच किया जा रहा है, एंड दिस सिचुएशन हैज़ कम बिकॉज ऑफ द कोविड-19 क्राइसिस अगेन. पहला वेव तो श्रीलंका ने हैंडल कर लिया, बट सेकेंड वेव ने सिचुएशन ख़राब कर दी वहाँ पे. सो श्रीलंका हैज़ बीन बैटलिंग फूड क्राइसिस. Which state cabinet has decided to remove the name of former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi from the Orang National Park? Okay, दिस नेशनल पार्क इज इन असम. इसको मिनी काजीरंगा ही बोला जाता है, मिनी काजीरंगा. क्यों बोला जाता है इसको मिनी काजीरंगा? बिकॉज it has the similar type of grasslands, marshy lands and vegetation, and also the presence of rhinoceros. वन हॉर्न राइनोसोरस यहाँ पाए जाते हैं, इसलिए इसको मिनी काजीरंगा बोला जाता है. ओरांग नेशनल पार्क कहाँ पर है? तो इट्स इन द उदलगिरी एंड सोनितपुर डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऑफ असम. Which animal has been named as the state animal by the administration of the UT of Ladakh? It's snow leopard. Snow leopard को वहाँ का स्टेट एनिमल घोषित किया गया है. एंड स्नो लेपर्ड का साइंटिफिक नेम जान लेंगे एक बार. पैंथेरा यूनिशिया. Which of these countries have been inducted as the new member country of the new development bank set up by the BRICS nation? It's Bangladesh, Uruguay and UAE. So इसका करेक्ट ऑप्शन रहेगा all of the above. NDB को पहले हम लोग ब्रिक्स डेवलपमेंट बैंक के नाम से जानते थे, बिकॉज इट वॉज फॉर्म्ड बाई द ब्रिक्स ग्रुप ऑफ कंट्रीज, that is Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. BRICS. ब्राज़ील, रशिया, इंडिया, चाइना एंड साउथ अफ्रीका, ये 5 फाउंडिंग मेंबर हैं इस बैंक के, और अब 3 और जुड़ गए हैं, तो अब टोटल 8 मेंबर्स हो गए हैं इसमें. Who has been appointed as the new Secretary General of the Rajya Sabha? He is Mr. Dr. Ram Charyalu. ये राज्यसभा एमपी में सेक्रेटरी के पोजीशन पे थे, एंड नाउ हिज पोजीशन हैज बीन एलिवेटेड एंड ही हैज मेड सेक्रेटरी जनरल ऑफ द राज्यसभा, of course by Mr. Venkaiah Naidu. Which nation signed a project agreement with India for air launched unmanned aerial vehicle? UAV for short. तो ये एग्रीमेंट अभी साइन किया है यूएस ने इंडिया के साथ. Which 3 nations have been admitted as new members of the new development bank? ये क्वेश्चन फिर से आ गया है, तो इसका आंसर है यूएई, बांग्लादेश एंड उरुग्वे. Indian Army has signed a contract with a Bengaluru-based company for how many drones? Sky Strikers. So Elbit systems will be providing these drones. Elbit systems will be providing these drones, and बालाकोट टाइप मिशंस के लिए बहुत ही कारगर साबित होंगे. It can carry a 10 kg payload. So the Indian Army is ready to procure about 100 such drones. Which city will host the 12th Defence Expo 2022? It will be hosted in Gandhinagar. 12th Defence Expo 2022. ये 10 मार्च 3 मार्च से 10 मार्च 2022 गांधीनगर. Which organization has developed the D4S system for Indian defense? क्या है ये D4S system? So it is India's first indigenously developed anti-drone system. फुल फॉर्म क्या है D4S का? ड्रोन डिटेक्ट, डिटर एंड डिस्ट्रॉय. मतलब किसी भी ड्रोन को ये पहले डिटेक्ट करेगा, फिर उसे डिटर करेगा, मतलब उससे निपटेगा, और फिर उसे डिस्ट्रॉय कर देगा अल्टीमेटली. सो इट हैज़ बीन डेवलप्ड बाय DRDO and manufactured by BEL, Bharat Electronics Limited. Developed by DRDO and manufactured by BEL. D4S system. Harvinder Singh has become the first ever Indian para-athlete to win a medal in which event at the Paralympics? Harvinder Singh. He has won India's first medal in archery. PM Modi virtually addressed the 6th Eastern Economic Forum. Which country is the host of the EEF Summit 2021? Russia. What is the target set by the government to reach USD 5 billion defense exports? So 2024 is a target set, and India has been planning to achieve this 5 billion defense export target by 2024 under the Atmanirbhar scheme. Praveen Kumar has claimed a silver medal in which event at the Tokyo Paralympics Games? He has won this medal in high jump. Who has become the first Indian woman to win 2 medals at the Paralympics? अभी डिस्कस किया था हमने, अवनी लेखरन. शूटिंग में उन्होंने 2 मेडल जीता है, एक गोल्ड एक ब्रॉन्ज. Which nation's first ever batch of female soldiers has graduated? So it's Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia में काफ़ी स्ट्रिक्ट लॉज होते हैं वुमेन्स के लिए, एंड इट्स सॉर्ट ऑफ परसेप्शन बदला है इसने अपना, एंड फर्स्ट एवर बैच ऑफ फीमेल सोल्जर्स हैज ग्रेजुएटेड इन सऊदी अरेबिया. विच स्टेट हैज लॉन्च मिशन वात्सल्य? मिशन वात्सल्य इज अ स्कीम बाय द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र. ये कोविड-19 में अपने हस्बैंड्स को लूज किए हुए वुमेन्स के लिए है, महाराष्ट्र. Which country has signed a project agreement with India's Ministry of Defence for the co-development of ALUAV? ALUAV का फुल फॉर्म देख लेते हैं पहले क्या है. Air Launched Unmanned Aerial Vehicle, and this project agreement has been signed between India and USA. Name the winner of Bird Photographer of the Year 2021. So the winner is Alejandro Prieto. काफ़ी अच्छी फोटोज इन्होंने क्लिक की है, and if you want to go through these photos you can go on Telangana Today, telanganatoday.com.